Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of Matt's Corner. Now, I know what you're probably saying. You're saying, Matt, it's the middle of January. It's time to chop that sucker down. You know, it's almost Easter. You should be setting up a little bunny haven, a warren, if you will. Well, folks, you know that old Sheryl Crow song, Every Day is a Winding Road? Well, in this house, every day is wrapped in a bow. There's no bow on the tree, but the idea is it's always Christmas in my head. So, without further ado, I've got another fresh batch of Warner Archives DVDs that the lovely people at UPS dropped off, the men and women in brown. So let's get to it. This is a big batch, so this is going to do it for a while, folks. I think I'll break it up into 2 episodes, so this is part 1. Okay, here we go. What's it going to be? I forget. Okay, here we have, this is called Hanging on a Thread? By a Thread. Hanging by a Thread. It's a metaphor, but it's also, in the literal sense here, these people are stuck, I think, in an elevator of some kind. So this is one of the Irwin Allen made-for-TV movies. You know, that he started with the big box office releases, The Poseidon Adventure, Towering Inferno, huge hits. And then, so this probably came out in the late 70s, 79, same year as The Swarm, which he also did, with Michael Caine, my guy. But yeah, you know, these all-star cast. It's 196 minutes, so this is not exactly, you know, a short film by any means. Some of the other TV movies that Irwin Allen produced were called Fire and Flood and Cave In. So, Hanging by a Thread should be a good one. Aha! The subject was roses. Now, I don't know if you recognize this guy right here. Speaking of the Poseidon Adventure, he played Manny, but he's also probably best remembered as Grandpa Joe! Oh, I've got a golden chance to make my day. You know, Willy Wonka. And Jack Albertson, actually, I believe he won an Oscar for his performance in this. Also starring a young Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen, who I think went on to be the president in The West Wing. Was that him? Oh, my guy. Speak of the devil. Here he is. Nope, not a James Bond movie, but close. Get Carter. I think this is one of those gritty revenge films from the early 70s. You know, Oliver Reed did a couple of them. You know, he's driving around Newcastle. Britt Eklund is in this. Maybe while she was canoodling with Peter Sellers. Is he going to pop up? I don't know. You never know. He's unpredictable. But yes, this is supposed to be a classic. This did get remade decades later with Sylvester Stallone, which I also have, but I've been putting off watching it until I watch this. So finally, I can do that. Is the remake any good? I don't know. Are they usually? So, moving right along here, we got this one. This is called Kaleidoscope. Okay, this is an early Warren Beatty movie. You guys know Warren Beatty. He was Clyde and a bunch of other things. There he is, looking all suave. And what's he doing? He's got a little bottle of, what is that, vodka? And he's walking towards a car. I hope he's not thinking about drinking and driving over there, because I know this came out in the 70s, but it's still frowned upon. I don't care if you are Warren Beatty. You pull over and you take a nap, young man. Yeah, Kaleidoscope with Susanna York. Should be interesting. What's it about? Gambling. I think it's about cheating at gambling, which is fun. You know what else is fun? Tony Randall. Oscar. Tony Randall is great. And this is called The Alphabet Murders, which I think I thought it was an Agatha Christie. It is. It's based on another Agatha Christie novel of the same name. Nope. Called The ABC Murders. Reading is good. it's really no mystery how this girl can be murder. It's as simple as ABC if you look hard enough. And he's a detective, I think, but this should be fun. It's one of those mystery comedies. Oh, wow. This is a Hercule Poirot movie. Tony Randall as Poirot? Wow. Very, very interesting. Should be fun. Kenneth Branagh's brought the whole Poirot thing back. He's made like 2 of them so far. Oh, another great. Here's another great. Alec Guinness, who, of course, was Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he was a genius actor, total comic genius. The Lady Killers, if you've never seen that, highly recommended. He's done a ton of stuff, but this also has Bette Davis, and this is not a comedy, folks. This is for real, okay? This is a serious, you sit down and you take a deep breath and then you hit play. So, this should, adaptation by Gore Vidal? Wow. Look at this. This is heavy. He's in double trouble with the stylish mystery thriller co-starring Bette Davis. He plays 2 people, I think, that look exactly alike. The Scapegoat. Could be good. Oh, based on the novel, author of Rebecca? Wasn't that a Hitchcock movie? I'm going down a rabbit's hole right now. Rabbit. Warren, callback, Easter. In due time. Let me have this. Moving right along here, another not a comedy. They Drive by Night. This is a noir. An early noir with George Raft. Hopefully we get to see him flip a coin. He's so good at that. And Humphrey Bogart, early, probably playing a bad guy. Plays a great bad guy. Plays a great good guy. Plays a great guy. He was a guy's guy. What can I say? Yeah, what year did this come out? 1940. That was way before I was born. Just to give you some frame of reference. So this should be exciting. It's a great genre. Noir. Neo-noir is fun too. Okay, and I didn't plan this. Sometimes things just happen. Speaking of neo-noir, we have this movie which I know little to nothing about, except that it stars Bill Pullman and Ben Stiller, 2 of the greats, and Siskel and Ebert gave it 2 thumbs up. How far up? Way up! This is one of the more recent films for sure. 1997 this came out. Ryan O'Neal's in it. He's always fun. And written and directed by Jake Kasdan. Is he related to Lawrence Kasdan? His son? Brother? Cousin? Who knows? But yes, the world's most private detective. So Ebert called it ingenious and delightful. So I think this should be exciting and fun and funny and mysterious and all those good things. Look at him, he's wearing sneakers. This detective is crazy. I'm excited to watch that. All right, are we down to the last one for today? How is that possible? We've just been cruising along. We just did 8, so here's number 9, number 9, number 9. And all right, speaking of all-star casts, we've got Telly Savalas, Robert Culp, and James Mason. Remember him? Star is Born? The second one? Yeah, that James Mason. He's the best. This is, okay, it's a heist movie. We all know I love the heist movies. Just 24 hours to pull off the heist of a lifetime. The Stash. $6 million in hidden gold. 4 desperate men turn Berlin inside out to find it. Wait a minute. There's like Nazis in this? I just watched that other movie. What is it called? I just watched this. Brass Target. Oh, that's 250 million. This is only 6 million. So the stakes aren't as high, I guess. But George Patton, I mean, there were people getting murdered in this. May or may not have been a true story. So all seems like a similar thing. Kelly's Heroes is another movie that has a similar plot, like World War II, missing Nazi gold. Let's go find it. You know, let's hang out. So anyway, that is this edition of Matt's Corner. And I hope you're having a holly jolly January. And we're going to do batch 2 very soon. So have a great night. And the next one will be posted tomorrow.